The importance of ethical consideration in technology. Number one, protecting privacy. Technology can collect and store vast amount of personal data, and ethical consideration help ensure that its data is collected and used in ways that respect people's privacy. Number two, preventing harm. Technology can be used to harm people intentionally or unintentionally. Ethical consideration help ensure that technology is developed and used in ways that minimize harm. Number three, building trust. Technology only be effective if people trusted. Technology can only be effective if people trust it. Consideration help ensure that technology is developed and used in ways that have transparent, accountable, and trustworthy. Design. Human-centered design is an approach to problem solving that puts the needs, desire, and limitation of the end user of the front of other design process to involve understanding the user perspective, gather feedback, and iterating on design until they meet user needs. This approach can be applied to wide range of design to service design to organization. Accountability and responsibility. Accountability refers to the obligation of an individual and organization to the take responsibility for their action, to take responsibility for their action and decision. And context of technology accountability means that those who develop and use technology are responsible for ensuring that it is developed and used, and being accountable for any negative consequence that may arise. Responsibility, on the other hand, refers to the duty of individuals and organizations to act in ways that are ethical and beneficial to society. In the context of technology, have duty to the ensure that it I develop and use in ways that promote the well-being of society. This include considering the potential impact of technology on individual and society as a whole, and taking steps to mitigate and negative consequence. Trust building. Trust building is the process of establishing and strengthening trust between individuals or groups. Trust is an essential component of any healthy and relationship, whether be personal or professional. Trust building involves developing a sense of reliability, honesty, and integrity with others, which can take time and effort. In order to build trust, it is important to communicate open and honesty, and to follow through on commitment and promises. This means being transparent about entertain and action, and being accountable for mistake or misstep. It also involves activity listening to others and showing empathy and understand. Social impact refers to the effect that an organization, program, or initiative has on social, economic, and environmental well-being of a community or society as a whole. It is a measure of positive or negative change that result from particular action or intervention. Social impact can be both intentional and unintentional. For example, a company may intentionally launch a program to reduce its carbon footprint, which has a positive social impact by reducing environmental pollution. On the other hand, a company may intentionally harm community by engaging in practices that lead to environmental degradation or social equality. Global relevance. Global relevance refers to the importance or significance of particular issue, idea, or phenomenon on global scale. It is a measure of how relevant or applicable something it is to people and societies around to the world rather that is just particular region or context. Real world relevance. Real world relevance is important because it helps to bridge the gap between theory and practice and ensure that knowledge and skill are applicable and useful in real world situations. For example, a student who learn about mathematical concept in classroom may struggle to see the relevance of this concept in their everyday life. Overview of emerging technologies. Emerging technologies refers to new and innovative technologies that are currently in early stage of development or are just beginning to enter the market. These technologies have the potential to transform industries, create new market, and change the way live and work. Same example of emerging technologies include artificial intelligence, AI, blockchain, virtual and augmented reality, VR, ER, the Internet of Things, EOT, 5G network, and quantum computing. This technology are still e- evolving and have the potential to revolutionize industries such as healthcare, finance, transportation, and manufacturing. While emerging technologies offer many opportunities, this also present challenges and risks. For example, there may be concern around data privacy and security, ethical consideration around the use of AI, and the potential for job displays as automation becomes more prevalent. Positive impact. Positive impact refers to the beneficial effects that particular action, policy, or technology has no individual, communities, or the environment. Positive impact can be both direct and indirect. Application of ethical frameworks. The practical application of unethical frameworks involve using a set of principles or guidelines to make decisions and take action that are morally and ethically sound. It involves applying ethical principles to real-world situations and dilemmas and making choices that are consistent with this principle. Just for context, case studies are a research method that involves depth analysis for a particular individual or a situation. They are often used in social science, business, and other fields to provide context or insight into complex phenomenon. In the context of research, case studies are used to provide a details and nuanced understanding of a particular phenomenon or situation. They involve collecting and analysis data from a variety of sources such as an interviews, observation, and documents, and using data to develop a comprehensive understanding of the case. Recommendation for reasonable development. Responsible development refers to the process of creating and implementing project policies and technologies in a way that is socially, environmentally, and economically sustainable. Here are some recommendations for responsible development. Number one, conduct a thorough impact assessment embarking on any development project. It is important to conduct a thorough impact assessment to identify potential social, environmental, and economic impact. This will help to ensure that project is designed and implemented in a way that minimize positive use. Number two, engage stakeholders including local communities, NGOs, and other relevant groups is critical to responsible development. This help to ensure that the project is designed and implemented in a way that is responsive to the needs and concern of those who will be affected by it. Positive impact. Positive impact refers to the beneficial effect that a particular action, policy, or technology has no individual, communities, or the environment. Positive impact can be both direct and indirect. and can be measured in variety of all ways such as increased economic growth, improved health outcome, and reduce environmental pollution. Positive impact can also have economic benefits such as increased production productivity, job creation, and improved standard of living. For example, the development of new technologies and industries can create new job opportunities and stimulate ethical concern and challenges. Data privacy and security. With the increasing use to the technology and data collection, there are concerns around the privacy and security of personal information. This include issues such as data breaches, identify thief, and the use of personal data for target advertising. Number two, artificial intelligence and automation. As AI and automation become more prevalent, there are concerns around the impact on employment as well as ethical consideration around the use of AI and decision-making process. Case studies. Case studies are detailed examination of a particular situation, event, or phenomenon. They are often used in academic research. Analysis of a specific case of example. Case studies can be used to explore a wide range of topics such as business, strategy, organization behavior, healthcare, and social issues. They are often used to provide insight into complex situations and to identify best practice lesson learned. Ethical framework and guidelines. An ethical framework is a set of principles or guidelines that provide a framework for ethical decision making. Ethical frameworks are used in a variety of fields such as healthcare, business, and law to guide ethical behavior and decision making. Number one, utilitarian utilitarianism. These frameworks focus on maximizing overall happiness or well-being. Decisions are made based on these potential outcomes and the impact on the greatest number of people. Number two, deontology. This framework is based on the idea that certain actions are inherently right or wrong, regardless of their consequence. Decisions are made based on a set of moral rules and principles. Responsible development and use. Responsible development and use can be applied to a wide range of areas such as technology, business, and environment sustainability. For example, in the technology, business, and environmental sustainability. For example, in the technology sector, responsible development and use might involve designing products and services that are accessible, secure, and protect use privacy. It might also involve consideration the potential impact of a new technologies and employment and taking steps to mitigate negative impact. Future trends and consideration. Future trends and consideration refers to the potential development and change that are likely to occur in a particular fields or industry in the coming years. These are trends and consideration when making decision about investment, consideration with making decision and about investment strategy and resource allocation.